I still think Paul might have been able to win if he played slightly differently.
A little bit more aggressive that one turn, and I think that's been the theme so far today.
And you saw him think about that too. At the end of the turn, he
kind of touched the 3
Yeah,
lands,
he
like
did.
he was gonna pop the shrine.
Yeah, but I don't know. Whatever. There's still 7 rounds to go. Like I said before, Jerry, what's your record? All right, Jerry's 0-3. Nah, Jerry's 3-0. For all Jerry fans out there, we'll get him to the booth later probably.
Very likely, or at least under the camera.
Yeah, definitely. I don't know what he's playing, but
I think he might be playing Mono Black Infect.
Oh yeah, I think maybe. I know Colosso Fuentes won.
Colosso Fuentes won Maryland States.
Yeah.
So, Jerry, Infect? Okay. Yeah, that's the confirmation. Oh, we're going to see some cards here. But he's got a ton of poison tokens.
All right, so
awesome.
So Paul's going to be on the game, on the play game 3. And it looks like you got a fan in the background. The fan's putting down his bag and is excited to watch. That guy looks excited.
He's trying to get on camera.
I can only see his shirt.
He
definitely wanted to get his
face was getting cut off.
He should unbutton the top button of the shirt, though. I think it would suit him better, to be honest. All right, so we're off to game 3.
Nick looks like, Paul obviously
Paul's hand is good.
Here.
It's a Mana League, a couple of lands, and a hero, it looks like.
Seachrome Coast from Paul.
Yeah.
Copperline Gorge from Nick.
All right. So Paul makes the first play. All is the token.
Intangible Virtue. Yeah, it pumps the tokens and gives them vigilance.
Yeah, plus it's kind of like a Crusade. +1/+1 and vigilance for all token creatures.
And a Desperate Ravings from Nick.
Yeah, Paul lets that resolve. Paul could have Mana Leak, but he decided not to. And
he randomly wants to hold it for something more like Burning Vengeance. So he loses a
black-red dual land.
Black Cleave Cliffs, I think it is. It's one of those tongue tie kind of names.
Yeah, it's from the Scars.
Yeah, and he plays another Black Cleave Cliffs. So
now right now, if I was Paul, I would just slam down Hero. And decides not to. Because he doesn't have access to Dissipate right there.
Yeah, good call.
And it also stops Nick from... See, this is what I don't understand. I don't want to complain, but he does have a hero in his hand, correct? I could be wrong. I could have sworn I did see a hero, though.
It's hard to tell. It's got
if you did have a hero, we could ask him later. But everybody at home, if you do have a hero there, you just slam it down because it takes away a lot of Nick's outs because Nick doesn't have Dissipate.
Right. Well, I mean, he could Mana Leak.
Yeah, that's it, though. You know what I'm saying? But because of the sketchy mana.
Which Nick actually just drew. So there's a Shimmering Grotto from Nick. And after a Forbidden Alchemy at the end of Paul's turn.
I definitely see an Elspeth.
Yeah, that's what I thought I saw, too.
And another Crusade.
Is that? That's Elspeth.
Oh, maybe it is all Elspeths. All right.
So...
I would just slam down Elspeth.
Looks like he's going with another Intangible Virtue. Those tokens are getting a +2/+2 if Nick lets this resolve. And double vigilance.
Yeah, I think I was mistaken. I do apologize. I think he does not have a hero in hand. Yeah.
All right, so a Desperate Ravings from Nick in response. Shuffles his hand. Lets Paul randomly choose a card. And that is is that Geist Flame?
Yeah, there's a Geist Flame.
Yeah, so Geist Flame was what he lost to the Desperate Ravings.
All right,
but the Intangible Virtue, second one, resolved. Yeah. Nick, draw land, go, by the way.
Yeah. It'd be really cool if we could always see what they have in their hand. Oh, wow, okay.
Shrine of Royal Legions. With plenty of mana up to pay for a Mana Leak.
Yeah. Paul's hand looks like what? Elspeth Mana Leak?
I think that may be right.
Yeah.
I looked over just after you said it and missed it. So Forbidden Alchemy from Nick.
That's kind of interesting that Nick didn't do that in response. Right? Because he actually would have got to a negate. Or did he do it in response? He didn't do it. Yeah,
no, he didn't. Yeah. He did it at the end of turn, so the shrine has resolved, and now Nick plays a 6th land. That was, I mean, if you're going to play Forbidden Alchemy, play it there, right?
What do you mean, in response to
that's what I'm saying, play it in response.
Yeah, sure, yeah. All right, somebody else tweeted in, Gerard's correct, people should just beat down. Yeah, I remember back in the day, everybody used to beat down. They'd be like, attack. Like, the board would be so clustered, they wouldn't know what to do. So it was an attack with everybody to make the board unclustered.
Yeah, I'm tired of doing all this math. Let me just, do something here.
That's what DeRosa used to say. When I don't know what to do, my mama says to attack, and he was to attack with everybody. And sometimes it'd be like the worst attack ever.
So another Forbidden Alchemy from Nick.
Get some 3 lands or a Dissipate. I would just take the Dissipate here. I mean, Nick already has like another land in his hand.
He has lands, yeah.
Yeah. I don't, what did he take? He did take the dissipate. He did it so quick.
Yeah, he moved very quick. I think he probably took
he
dissipate.
did. Yeah,
he only has one land in his hand.
Yeah, it dissipates the back card. And he's gonna flashback the draw 2, discard 1.
Yeah, desperate ravings from Nick, and
pretty much Nick just wants to make sure he can keep hitting lands. All right, so we got a negate. This game actually looks really good for Nick, considering Paul did like nothing. All right, so Nick draws a dual land, so he's beefing up his mana even more. He definitely has a 7th and 8th land drop. So when you're playing this like type of control deck, all you really want is lands. Actually, I'm actually going to count right now to see how many lands Nick is playing in his deck. I feel like it's going to be a lot.
25?
25? All right, I felt like there would be more than 25, but I can see a deck like this playing like 27 lands. You know?
Yeah. You see, I think Jeremy Neiman's winning deck last week at Brisbane could sideboard up to 29 lands. I think he was running 27 and had 2 drown yards in the board.
Yeah, I like a lot of lands in control decks. Especially when you're playing like a card like Think Twice, you know?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. All right, so Paul's just kind of playing Draw Go.
Which is fine, because he, I mean that shrine is really going to be scary.
Yeah, but I'm saying, I mean, unless the shrine's going to kill Nick in one turn, he's going to always have to worry about Slag Storm, because Nick is definitely going to win a counter war. You know? Because,
yeah, that's a good point.
Because, well, what does he need to get to essentially, like, to be safe? Like 8? Because they're going to be 3/3s?
Yeah.
So if you got to, like, I don't know, 8 counters on it, maybe, like, you could just kill Nick in one turn.
Right.
Because, like, 7's kind of too, like, Nick only needs, like...
1 or 2 removal spells
or like a
something like
Snapcaster
that.
with Chump or something. I don't know.
So is that Ancient Grudge?
Yeah, that's Ancient Grudge, yep.
Ancient Grudge. So he's he's forcing Paul to crack it at this point.
To blow it, yeah. What's going on? Is it...
Not sure.
Okay.
Did he have to discard something?
Oh, okay, yeah. He had to discard because he had 8 cards in his hand, and then on Paul's upkeep, he's Ancient Grudge. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's just trying to take a lot of shortcuts there. So
yeah.
Paul cracks the shrine before it gets an additional counter. I guess would be when Nick would want to do that.
I think Nick's game plan is now going to just, Slag Storm the tokens away or whatnot.
Yeah, well, I mean, 2 3/3s is not anywhere near as scary. So.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's definitely a good shot. Yeah.
From you just mentioned DeRosa, so that's what I thought of.
All right, so yeah, this game looks. I think we have enough time here too. There was no like announcement on like them being long.
Can we get a time check on the round? We're gonna.
Yeah, we'll have to get a time check for you guys. All right, there's
Burning Vengeance.
Yeah. And it's met with a Flash Freeze
from Paul.
Okay. And I think
does Nick want to fight over this?
Yeah, I mean Nick's gonna at least mana leak. No, I think he should.
Yeah, it seems reasonable to me.
I mean, maybe not, but I mean, it seems like if you could use your mana leak now, why not? Right? Does guy Paul only has 2 lands open?
It looks like it.
So he's gonna go with a Dissipate instead?
Second Flash Freeze.
Yeah, I don't understand why he didn't mana leak first. Like, what's the bonus of dissipating there? Unless like we're missing a land on camera. Which
yeah, maybe that's. I don't think we are.
I don't think we are.
I'm thinking.
Yeah. I mean, it worked out pretty much the same way.
Yeah, it really shouldn't have mattered because he would have just played the second Flash Freeze and let the mana leak resolve.
Maybe he shouldn't even fought over it because now he's being like exposed to Paul playing like an Elspeth here.
Anything, yeah.
Yeah.
Nick has 1 Hinterland Harbor up, and that's it. So. Checking out the.
Yeah,
I think
it looked like Nick is surprised somehow. That's what it looks like. It looks like Nick did not expect him to lose 3 life there or something. So I don't know. Now all of a sudden it looks like Paul could win this game. These games have been like kind of crazy.
Yeah, it's. Let's see. I'm sorry.
Yes.
Did you get a time check yet? Yeah. Oh, you're checking. Okay, sorry. I didn't know if I missed.
Somebody tweeted in that token shouldn't have died. The first token.
Yeah, it should have been a 3/3, right?
Yeah. Nick did it so fast, and he removed the card from the screen, so we couldn't really see. I thought it was a Geist Flame. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, what else could it have been?
You see that red card up there?
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, other people. That first token shouldn't have died. There's a couple people.
No. So, somebody else said that he flashed back the Grudge.
Oh, that's what it was then.
Yeah.
It was the Grudge that killed it.
Yeah.
It wasn't a Geist Flame. Sorry. It was hard. They move it so fast sometimes and it's off camera. You kind of miss.
Yeah. We need to maybe lower the Paul and Nick. Maybe if we made that only one line, then we'll have more camera room. You understand? Like
yeah. The other
room?
thing though, so there's a negate from Paul. Okay, about 7 minutes left in the round.
Yeah, 7 minutes left, just so you guys know at home. All right, so there goes all those tokens.
As you guys may have seen earlier, there's some tape, yellow and black tape, that are supposed to be boundaries, but a lot of players just play it like it's the rest of the tablecloth and don't pay any attention. Look, you can see it there.
Yeah, see. So it says Ancient Grudge, This is a lot better now.
Right.
Just so you guys know, on the right is Nick Spagnolo, on the left is Paul. It's Game 3. We're SCG Live. All right, now we're back so you guys can see.
But you can see that they're playing outside the boundaries a little bit.
All right, so another Elspeth from Paul hits the table, makes three tokens. And now all of a sudden Nick's almost empty-handed. He's down with 2 cards in his hand, one of them being in the gate. I mean, Nick does have a large graveyard. With
and that whole deck
is.
I mean, Paul doesn't have a way to empty that graveyard, so Nick has access to every flashback spell in his graveyard.
Yeah, but I mean, again, it looks promising for Paul.
It does. It's definitely still a battle. This is a good game.
Forbidden Alchemy is going to take away Elspeth. Nick is going to draw Ancient Grudge, Mana Leak,
Land Harbor, Snapcaster.
Wow, he's definitely taking Snapcaster.
So good.
Yeah, that's pretty lucky. I mean, not lucky, but it's fortunate for Nick.
Yeah, he's now got
Wow. Okay, so it looks like Paul drew a second hero. It looks like Paul's hand now is actually hero.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's an Elspeth hero, I think.
Yeah, Elspeth hero.
That's what his hand is. And Nick has...
Yeah, I would just play Elspeth here. You definitely play Elspeth, because he only has 3 mana open. So he can't even go like Snapcaster...
Anything, really.
Yeah, anything. Snapcaster Mana Leak he can't even do, because Paul's only has 7 lands.
Snapcaster Negate doesn't work. But does Nick have Negate in hand? I think he does.
Oh yeah, he does, wow.
So, but he plays hero.
Wow. I mean, honestly, I would have just played the Elspeth anyway.
Yeah.
So it would have been a bad play on my part. So Paul makes the right play. That's awesome.
All right, so hero resolves, passes a turn back to Nick. Nick draws up Think Twice.
I don't know. This game's kind of crazy, to be honest.
It really is.
It's like so much going on in.
Yeah, and Burning Vengeance makes just makes things very different. You know, Think Twice doesn't just draw you a card when it flashes back.
Yeah, and also the hero does play around Mana Leak.
Yep.
Yeah, it plays around Mana Leak and Negate, so that's definitely the right play.
So now Nick has to worry about. So he can Snapcaster, Slag Storm. Okay. Yeah. Snapcaster, Slag Storm deal 2 to you.
Yeah, I mean Nick's kind of low.
Yeah, he is. And he's got 5 mana open here for a potential negate.
I mean,
counterspell. Actually,
Paul gets to make a 1/1 now, like the
Moorland Haunt,
like the 1/1 bird.
With that land, you mean the
yeah.
That's what he did.
Yeah. So Nick's hand is Geist. Oh wow. We gotta be low on time. We gotta be down to 2 minutes now.
It's getting close. So the Spirit in Vigilance, in for 3, has Vigilance, doesn't have to tap there. A little bit tongue-tied again.
It would be cool if we got to see exactly what flashback cards are still in Nick's graveyard, because at a certain point you will run out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like if he keeps trying to attrition.
Yeah, he's using a lot of the Burning Vengeance triggers on Paul's tokens and Planeswalkers, which is obviously necessary. And that Moorland Haunt is going to bury Nick if Paul's got tons of guys in his yard. Like if Paul keeps getting guys in his yard. There's a second hero.
Yeah. So the second hero is going to resolve. I mean, he's going to get burnt out by the Vengeance.
casts a think twice.
Yeah. I mean, obviously that resolves.
Yeah.
He draws into another think twice. All right, so hero's resolving. Nick's playing another think twice. Drew a red card. I can't tell what it is though.
Hey, it didn't look like Slagstorm, but I could be wrong. Oh, it was. It was Slagstorm.
Oh wow, was it?
Yeah.
What does he have?
positive
He only
it
has
was.
access to 3 Slagstorms total.
Yeah, but he flashed one back, so he may
Yeah.
have only seen that. May only be his second one. So Slagstorm here, pretty key for Nick.
Yeah, he can Slagstorm, flashback, think twice, take care of Paul's board that way. He could just. Okay, so he's on 5. Nick's on 5. I mean, he also. Okay, so Nick like. Yeah, I guess Nick didn't want the hero in the graveyard right now because if he would have done it on his turn, then the
Moorland Haunt.
Yeah, he could have made a 3/3 token at the end of the turn.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean it's like nearly impossible for us to see exactly what he has in the graveyard.
Yeah.
But he just flashback one thing twice. All right, so that's time of the round right now.
Yeah, they may have an extension.
Yeah, sometimes you get a feature match, you get a couple minutes.
Very small extension.
Yeah.
Okay.
Suppose they have like a 30-second or a minute extension.
Second think twice gets flashed back and
Kills the hero.
kills the hero. Exactly.
Yeah. So now land becomes activated. Is Nick? So Nick's going out to 2 right now.
Looks like it.
All right. So I believe Nick's even though it says 5, I believe Nick is at 2 life. So everybody home, keep that in mind. And he's playing an Elspeth.
Elspeth
Gets negated. All right. Yeah. So Nick is at 2. All right.
Okay, that makes sense. This is tight because
Paul could make a token at the end of the turn now because you got that one land is kind of hidden up in the corner, but
it's untapped.
yeah,
So he can make a token.
he can make a 3/3
Nick,
token.
like basically, he's like forcing Nick to deal with the spirit, and then can just make another one.
Yeah. I mean, regardless. Okay, so he's shooting Paul for 2. So he draws 2 at random. I feel like it's good not even to see what you draw because not like those not even your cards. You know what I'm saying?
Right, exactly. It's a good
Yeah.
call. Yeah, that's what Nick's doing. He's not even looking.
All right, so this time they actually roll the dice. All right, so there's a think twice,
which is
probably
fine,
good.
really.
Yeah, it's probably good for Nick.
And he draws
another
think
think
twice.
twice.
Wow, it's a lot of think twices.
I think Nick has another vengeance in his hand too. So I think he's gonna play the second vengeance right now.
Yeah,
All right,
there
so
it
2
is.
vengeance in play. I think
So
Paul
that's
just has
gonna-
Paul just has the planes in play.
Yeah, that's gonna
So,
help
so,
a lot.
now Paul can't even make. No, you can't make a token, Paul. No, don't do because if he makes a token, because obviously Nick has double flashback, right? So he's gonna go double flashback 4/4. No.
Yeah, pretty much. That's what it looks like.
I mean, I guess it's fine to make. Yeah,
I think that's kind of what Nick is saying. He's like, okay, you're making a token. I'm just gonna kill them both. I don't know. So he gets the token.
yeah, Geist Flame. So is he doing 2 and 2 and then 1?
Flashes back.
I mean,
Geist
regardless
Flame,
of what,
2,
don't-
1, and
okay,
then
yeah.
a second Geist Flame. So, that one's in the graveyard. Yeah, that one. Yeah,
Yeah.
there you go. Don't remember
All right.
in the game. It didn't get flashback.
Yeah. All right.
So wow,
So
Nick.
let's see. Paul draws. Oh wow! He
What
drew
did he draw?
Midnight Haunting.
Wow. Well, Nick has a Slagstorm still though, doesn't he?
No, I mean he's gonna do it at the end of the turn. Like he's gonna say
Oh,
go to
right,
Nick.
right,
you know
right,
what I'm
right,
saying?
right.
Yeah.
You're right. So Nick's gonna need it again to double flashback. So
So
think twice from Nick.
No, look at Nick's library. It's like
It's tiny. He's
8 cards.
He's got, yes,
So it's like 7?
7 cards maybe.
yeah.
You better stop drawing all those cards. What did he just draw?
Beast Within, I think it is.
What was it?
I think it was a Beast Within. It might have been. Like a,
Yeah, he has one copy.
yeah, he
of
has
Beast
one
Within,
Beast
yeah.
Within. So he
I think
says
it
go.
was.
So yeah, Midnight Hauntings now.
Okay. Midnight Haunting.
I really wonder if this is extra time or is it like there's still like 30-second or minute extension.
Right.
Because they're playing super fast. I feel like lots of times when you get into extra time, people start playing slow because like they can think more.
Right.
And stuff.
Exactly. They can actually. They don't need to worry about time exactly. They got to worry about turns.
Yeah. This is actually a pretty exciting game.
It really is.
Yeah.
The last 2 games have been really exciting. Both players definitely in it.
So Nick's thinking about what to
Midnight
do.
Haunting.
The other thing is that
resolves.
Nick like actually not only does he want to survive, he's actually has to like win
He has
the game.
to win, right? He has to be able to.
Do you think he still has Devil's Play in his deck,
That's a good question. I
or
haven't
if he
seen
like
it.
boarded out maybe? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay, they're in turn 1. Everybody at home.
Is that Paul's on turn 1? Okay. Or is this still the end of Nick's turn? No, Paul untapped.
All right, so Nick's doing some math. He's thinking about, I mean, you could just tell by Nick's like emotion how he's like, you know,
he's
kind
so
of
low
clenching
on
his
cards,
head and like he's like, this deck's giving him a headache for sure. He's not sure exactly how to play it. So he's tapping 7.
Flashback Forbidden Alchemy?
I mean, that's what it kind of looks like. Okay, now.
He's thinking about this, what he wants to flashback. Okay.
Beast
he plays
Within.
a Beast Within on one of them, turning a 3/3 into a 5/5.
Yeah. Shouldn't he have a token to play this guy?
Probably. Yeah, they're getting it for him.
They're getting it for it? Okay. I feel like sometimes people just like forget things, like when you're playing and stuff, you know?
Yeah. So, I mean, he fogs a token. 3/3 is a 5/5 for all. But the thing is, Nick can't Vengeance that Beast. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That Beast is a 5/5, so Burning Vengeance.
So now those 4 cards that Nick is holding in his hand is from the Forbidden Alchemy. So look at his library now. It's like
that was
literally 2 cards or something.
Yeah. Wow. Nick is playing a really.
Is there a Devil's? That's not a Devil's play.
Really on the edge here.
Yeah. I mean, maybe this is how it has to play. Like, but it's definitely a pretty intense game. And it's only round 3. You know?
Yeah.
I mean, that's how these Magic tournaments work, because it's 10 rounds. If you lose like twice, you're out. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You have to go like 8-1-1. It's tough. Ugh. Magic used to be like different back in the day.
Nick, if he top decks his Felden's Cane here.
Yeah. That's like Geist Flame. I don't know. Either Devil's plays like in the graveyard and we don't see it, or so he passes the.
That was at his last card?
Yeah, this is his last card in his library. So
how is he possibly going to win this?
3. I mean, Paul is at 18, right? As long as we have the life total correct, I think Nick cannot win.
This is only turn 2, right?
No, it's definitely more than turn 2.
Well, I thought that was on Paul's turn was when he.
Well, if that was turn 1,
so
then Nick was turn 2, and then now Paul's turn 3.
Right? Isn't Nick still on his turn 2? Didn't he just draw his last card, or is this during his?
Yeah, this is during. Paul.
Okay, so this is turn 3 then. That makes sense. Okay, sorry, I forgot Nick, or I wasn't thinking Nick.
Yeah, no, it's okay. So Nick plays a Snapcaster Mage.
Yeah, he's trying to. So he plays his Snapcaster Mage, which can block the Beast.
Yeah.
Definitely see where he was going with that, because at midnight.
Maybe he's trying to dome. Oh, you know what? Nick could actually maybe kill Paul, because if he could survive this turn and shoot him for some damages with the Vengeance, then on his upkeep before he draws a card,
he can do it again.
Yeah.
Killing Paul before Nick ever has to draw that card.
So for example, can Nick say flashback a Think Twice and kill Paul, or would Nick kill himself first? Like say Paul was
I think it would kill Paul first, because he casts the Think Twice. Okay. Then the trigger happens for the Vengeances. The triggers from the Vengeances resolve. Paul dies, and the Think Twice never actually has to resolve.
So then Nick wins his game.
Yeah, if he's got the
he does.
mana for it. Wow, this could be.
Yeah.
This is.
Yeah, he wins.
This is what happens.
Yeah.
It looks like Nick's done the math.
Yeah. That's 6. Yeah. That's 5 damage. That's 11. And then on his upkeep. Right or no? Does he?
I think you're right.
I think Paul's on 7 life right now.
Yeah.
So he is on 7 life. Yeah. Yeah. So what is it?
Let's see, it looks like a flashback Forbidden Alchemy, which
so
it triggers. He's going to respond before the Forbidden Alchemy resolves.
Well, he doesn't even have to, because he's not drawing a card. It's just looking at top 4 and putting one in your hand.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? So now he's on 3 life, and then he finishes him off with the Think Twice. Yeah.
You're right. Wow, that's
game. Right? I mean,
God,
awesome.
That was amazing.
That was pretty good.
I feel like clapping. I'm just going to clap for this. That was.
Yeah, that's cool.
Oh my gosh, Nick Spagnolo
wins.
These
guys. Both of you guys are happy. These guys are cool people. You know?
Paul's like, that was awesome to watch.
Yeah, dude, some guy just shook Nick's hand. He's like, good job, man.
That was fantastic. Nick Spagnolo wins the game on his own upkeep before having no cards left in his library to draw. That was
definitely. I feel like both times I did SCG Live, I had games that I was like proud of watching. It was a Kenny Meyer Battlewitz.
Yeah, that was.
And
Nick Spagnolo shows you how to play Magic.
Yeah,
right?
for sure.
That was you could see him doing that.
Yeah, we're back.
Yeah, we are back.
This is surprising. I was
We're not
not
doing
expecting
that.
you guys.
Yeah.
No, that was awesome. That was an awesome game. I feel like I'm so much closer to you now. I kind of like it. Should we center